The one bird that I tried 12, 13, 14 times, I forget now, it's so many, I went so many times after it, was the great gray owl. Now, I should also say the following. In mid-December, after chasing after the great gray owl numerous times, I'm in northern Minnesota in prime great gray owl habitat. It's hunting season. I'm walking along this county road, 19 or 20 or whatever the number was, and all of a sudden I hear a gunshot. Sounds pretty loud, doesn't sound too far away. And I'm not wearing any kind of clothing that would show it's red and yellow and don't shoot me. And right after I hear the report of this weapon, this large bird is way back just over the trees, and it's got that slow flight pattern. It was very reminiscent of a great blue heron, but of course, as far as the speed of the wing beat, but it didn't have the big legs hanging behind, and I couldn't tell how big the head was. And I said, I felt 85 to 90% sure that was a great gray owl. And it wasn't until this year, 13 years later, this year I saw a great gray on a nest, 2 of them, in northern Alaska, and I was with another friend of mine in Minnesota. We had a great gray that I saw flying in the Sax-Zim swamp area. And when I saw the flight pattern, I said, you know what? The one I had 13 years ago, while I felt 85 to 90% sure, now I'm 100% sure that was. I'm not adding it to the list, but it was just for my own satisfaction. So I'm pointing out one bird that I shouldn't have missed that I did. Another bird that I missed was McKay's bunting. I'm on Gamble. They've just picked me up from the airport. The rain is flying at me horizontal. The wind is gale force. I'm sitting on this sort of a trailer, not covered or anything. My binoculars are covered. Trying to fly alongside our vehicle, I see a bunting with a white back. Now, the snow bunting has a black back. The McKay's has a white back. I say, I think that's a McKay's bunting. But I never had binoculars to lift. The rain was coming in horizontally and stinging your eyes. And so I never counted it. And I figured, I'm sure the next few days I'll see it again. Never saw it again. So that was another miss. And I'll give you one more miss. I'm pretty sure that was a McKay's. But if I wasn't positive, I wasn't counting it. I'm in one of the Arizona valleys. I have a tape recording with me of a buff-collared nightjar. And I get down into the valley near Ruby, Arizona, and I play the tape, and I get a reply. But the reply didn't sound quite right. It wasn't bad, but it didn't sound quite right. And I didn't have enough experience with buff-colored nightjars to say I got it. It never replied. When I played the tape again, it stopped calling. So I decided I would not count. So this is the standard that I followed throughout my birding. When you're going to do a big year, I think you have to be held to a higher standard. I was with someone one time. I don't want to give too much detail because I don't want to make the guy look bad. But he and I are standing together, and a gray wagtail flies over our heads. We don't see it yet. The leader hollers out, "Gray wagtail." Now, I had seen the bird twice before on trips to Attu. The bird goes by. He's standing, we're shoulder to shoulder. I look up. I don't see enough on that bird to say, yes, that is a gray wagtail, and would only be a year bird for me. He says, "Cha-ching, life bird." I figured, son of a gun. How do you, what kind of a standard? You just want to be in the same state, and then you count it? Yeah. Anyway, I'm not here to put down that guy or anybody else. Yeah. It wasn't my standard. He got annoyed with me also at one time when we're looking at Pacific loons or Arctic loon. I said, I have to see the gloss on the head to be satisfied. And until I see green or purple, I ain't counting it. He says, it's an Arctic. I said, okay, on your list it's an Arctic. It's nothing on my list. And he got very annoyed with me. What did he want? Me to be a witness to his call? Maybe so. I wasn't going to do it.